Alrighty then. Let's not waste any more time. Hey guys, Dante here and welcome back to my Sunday night stream, but welcome back officially to Inktober 2022. Now I have a bit of a crazy setup right here. I have my regular Twitch stuff set up, so that's Twitch and YouTube, but some of you may be joining me also from Instagram. With that being said, I have like 5 different cameras, not really, but like several cameras hanging up above me. I can easily see the Instagram commentary. However, for some reason, my laptop, thusly my secondary device, is taking very long to boot up. So as of right now, I cannot see any commentary in on Twitch or YouTube as of yet. I gotta wait and see what's going on my laptop. So yesterday was October 1st, and for Inktober, the theme was Gargoyle, and today it is Scurry. Due to family and personal issues, I couldn't do yesterday, so today we're going to be doing both. We're going to be doing 2 images if possible, and we are going to be introducing a new theme this year. This year, I want to introduce, I guess we'll call them the spooks, or the ghouls. Let's call them the ghouls. The ghouls are a bunch of little mischief sprites, shadowy silhouettes, if you will, who come out and get the world ready for Halloween. So they'll be all about, in all the drawings, you have these little silhouette-looking creatures. That'll be that'll kind of be the overarching theme for this year. Just give me one moment, guys. Just need to check one more thing. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It is an old laptop I'm using in order to view the chat. But man, it runs Windows 8. It runs Windows 8, and it just does not like want to turn on. It just stays in a perpetual point of like we are processing. So let's get back to the drawings. Okay, let's get back to the drawings. Let me see, where do I stand? Where's my finger here? Just making sure the sizing's right. And hello, Flame by the Fire. Thank you for joining. Okay. Gargoyle. Yeah, let's start with that. So something really angular. We're gonna have a gargoyle on a perch. One of your traditional kind of looking, building top gargoyle statuettes. So it's like one of your standard like carved creatures. Nothing, no cool creature of the night kind of thing I'm going with. This is like an actual like stone gargoyle. The ones that kind of like lean forward and look over from the top of buildings. But something's not right with this one. Mainly, it's missing its head for some reason. Oop, just bumping into stuff. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong pen. Where's my narrow guy? Now we're gonna go loose with this. All right. So what do we have here? That's a piece of tape gets stuck to me. So here's our little mischief maker. Leg. Freaking commercials on my. Has anyone else seen those commercials on freaking YouTube with the guys, art techs? A bunch of guys coming on a mountain, shows up in every single we got ourselves a little mischievous rock eater. So I finally got my YouTube up and running, and trying to find the stream itself. What a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's focus on other stuff, shall we? I tried to find some of my ink pens that were not super dried up. But apparently everything's dried up. So I'm restarting the gotta restart the stream for Instagram because the background audio made it go, oh no, we hear music that's so vague it apparently might be used by someone else. Pain in the butt. Anyway, so no music then. Just my sultry voice as I try desperately to figure out how to get my laptop to start working for me again. So we're gonna start like I'm doing right now with just a bunch of small, using my thin brush, and then we'll go loose with a wider brush like the one I used for him. And there we go. I want to double check, make sure the audio's still going. Alright, good. So at least now I can see if anyone was to join the chat or whatever. Yeah, I think I want to say like Instagram is much more sensitive to just like random music in the background. Because I've had things that were not flagged by YouTube or Instagram, I mean YouTube or Twitch, but Instagram just freaks out with it. It's like, nope, nope. And they don't even shut the audio off. They just go ahead and shut the entire stream down. Hello, Abby. Thank you for joining. Right now, just doing some inking of a gargoyle, or what's left of him, that's fallen victim to a small Halloween sprite. Little mean creature. Now the issue with the sprites, which I know I'm going to run into later on, is that they're all meant to be kind of silhouette, right? And so because of that, I know it's going to cause me some trouble later on. Speaking of which, let's get the big brush out. I want to exaggerate the thickness of these lines. And then, like I said, then we'll fill in our sprite. Our little ghoul. These are our ghouls. Like I said earlier in this, I said it's called a spook, but spook can have negative connotations too. So right now these are ghouls. These are the shadow ghoul. They love causing mischief, especially around Halloween time. Come on, laptop. I don't care about updates. There we go. You have a laptop, and if it doesn't have virus protection, like if it doesn't have like a particular virus protection, every warning pops up every time you log on. You sure you don't want this? You sure you don't want this? We could give you this. We could give you that. It's like, no, dude. Like, if I wanted to sign up for you, freaking like cookies and pop-ups, like I would ask for it. And it's funny because it just asks me, do I want to use McAfee or Windows? The standard Windows defense. I go, let me pick Windows, and then McAfee tries to upload. Like, it's just McAfee just trying to sneak in. Or McAfee, whatever. Always call it McAfee. I'm debating if I should be like messy, like give them like scribbles, or just solid black and white. Don't know. So the scribbles like hint to the idea of like shadows and stuff on the body, like that. Like even the tools they carry, little daggers and knives and things they use to like cause trouble. Like even they are made of shadow. There we go. I like that. Alright. Alright, so that's the first one, guys. That is, of course, Inktober. How did I send these before? Was it always Inktober? Yeah. (2022). That is the first gargoyle. Something really quick just to get us into it. Yeah, something quick. Something simple. Make sure everything's up and running. Stream is running. Good, good, good. And, per usual, the Burgos aunt. Alright, simple start to it, but that's the general gist of it. We're going to be having these little creatures popping up in various pictures, causing trouble. That is the start of Inktober, baby. First page done. Once again, for those who haven't seen us before, when I start, so my sister gave me this book many years ago, and it's yellow paper, it's yellow tinted paper. So I pulled it out back in 2017 when I started doing Inktober. I'm sure there's a year in here that I skipped for like personal reasons. And I like this yellow book because you can't just add like white out and remove stuff out of it. And some of my favorite pictures are in this, like this one. This is for Squeak. Some of my favorite images are in this. I even used a few as I'm actually selling a few of these. Like I'm selling like copies of this guy. I mean, trimmed down into like a bookmark size. I'm also selling. Where's the lab rat? Where's the lab rat? I'm selling one where it's like a rat that's a scientist. He's somewhere around here. But yeah. So I've been doing this for a while, and I've been using this particular book because it forces me to like just be like, hey, if it looks messy, just like lean into it, fix it up, etc., etc. Last year we focused on I think it was Lab 37. Yeah, Lab 37. Basically the pictures began. What year was that? That was it last year? No, it was 2020. Yeah, we skipped Inktober last year, but for 2020 we did what I call Lab 37, which is just all the misadventure. There he is. There's my buddy. There's my fun guy. Yep, there. I love this one. The rat. We did Lab 37 last year, which was just like ideas of like this is what people do in a lab. Yeah. So Lab 37 was a theme. I was thinking of returning back to the lab and seeing what are the guys doing in the lab. Nothing much, but I decided to just go ahead and make, do little mascots, little ghoulish creatures. Last year, once again, 2020 had fish robots, scientists breaking machines, scientists studying stuff they shouldn't, weird tools they use, like I said, the rat, bringing the jar, feeding creatures in cages, experimenting on people, weird things like this, like lookouts that come out the ground, because Lab 37 is underground. Test subjects are way too excited for their job, and the whole thing ended with something going wrong in Lab 37, going into full lockdown, locking one of the last scientists inside of the underground bunker. And yeah, just weird things. This is also one of my personal favorites. Just exploration. Same way, yeah. So that was that. Anyway, that's that. So, excuse me. Simple start to gargoyle. Now we have scurry, and I was thinking rats at first, but I've seen a lot of people do roaches. I'm thinking roaches too. So let's check out scurry. Hey, Katoris Rex. Yeah, so I literally have a big tablet right there, and the camera for the tablet, it's right on the upper right. So I have my phone, which I use for my streaming, like right there. So they're kind of like overlapping, trying to get it all to work. It's working. It's working. I know there's a weird focus issue sometimes with my camera when I'm drawing on a table, but hopefully it comes out well enough. Alright. Let's do it. Oop. Just bopped it with my head like an idiot. Alright. Like I said, I had scary music, but no. You know what? Let's see if I could get away from the music. Uh, the spooky witch ambience. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Cause the fact that Instagram instantly shuts off stuff when it hears audio it doesn't like, we'll figure that out later on. I have an idea for the scurry. Let's see. Make it a big jaw. So we're gonna have this big jaw. Like kind of like a, I think what's it, not a, is it a bell jaw? No, bell jaws are different. But essentially like a cookie jaw kind of thing. There we go. Like I want to draw a small creature. I want to draw a small creature popping this jaw open and all the little things are scurrying out. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Now let's think. Let's put the fingers over here. Yeah, like that. We'll figure out how to do the silhouette inside there, but boom, boom. Put a shoulder right over here. Let's get this one a long, thin neck. I want to make each one look a little differently. Let's get a little fur on the edges. This one's somewhat feminine in its shape. Kind of like the body's like silhouette, almost like a dress in a way. All right. Then we're gonna have some fun. So we're gonna everything's coming out of this. This is a massive scurry. Everything's coming out of this thing. Roaches and flies and everything's coming out. Don't know what I'm gonna make the face look like on this character. More spiders. More spiders! Then yes, big nasty like cockroach kind of thing. In fact, let's give it like a tail or some type of like it's not, you're not sure what kind of bug it is. Nothing like a good old centipede to make you go ugh. Let's see if I could zoom in a pinch for the guys over on Twitch. The plight of using a free app. Just everything wants to advertise. Is that better? Sometimes that helps with the focus. put one on her horn hanging off. I like that. I like this. For Scurry, I think this works. Alright. So, once again, we'll do a little bit of cross hatching here and there for like shadows and stuff. Like the underside of this jaw is gonna need it. A lot of the small bugs are just. I mean, I think a lot of this is gonna be like silhouette almost. Every bug is gonna be like almost black and white, pretty much. Yeah, I think most of it's gonna be like silhouette. Let's start with our girl first. Light from the top left, why not? That. Let's just better define her actual silhouette. I think that's how I'm going to approach most of these. I'm just going to like do a solid like defined silhouette and then do a little bit of like squiggly on the inside. Speaking of which, I have to make sure I don't lose the bugs in this picture. So the bugs, I'm gonna do like squiggly around them as well, like on the outside of the bugs who are around her body, like on her body, that is. I don't want to lose that. And yes, she has she's a stylish little creature. She has like the blown up hair. I don't know what you call that. Definitely want to define her smile, so I'm going to go a bit harder, not do squiggly lines around the lips. I want to actually like define what makes that smile. Like that, there we go. Same thing for the eyes. There we go. In a way, these are like Muppets, if you think about it. They're just big and fuzzy and... Well, she's fuzzy as heck. But they're pretty much just like Muppets, if you think about it. Just little chaos bringers. The bugs are gonna have like this, like white barrier around them, just to like define where they are, to really define like how they sit on the body. I don't want to lose them in the scribbles, cause a lot of this is just scribbling. What if I just use this instead? Yeah. use the broader stroke. I like doing like little minion-esque creatures like this. One of my streams a while back, it was a slow stream. It was a stream where I just wasn't sure what I was doing, but I had some ideas in mind, and I started making these. I started designing some minions that were like, what if a mad scientist like combined everyday tools with like creatures, and one of my favorite designs from that was a creature that looked like it was wearing like an old an old monk robe. There we go. But its head was a pair of pliers, like the ones you adjust. So it looked like he had horns. And it's just the idea of like, yeah, what if like this guy just had a bunch of like these little like guys with screwdrivers for arms, kind of like the Puppet Master kind of thing, but when the puppets were actually good guys. I don't know. That might have been like part 3 or something. I don't know. I've only known part 3 of Puppet Master. That's the only one I want to know. But yeah, just the idea of like little minions that walk around. They're like, maybe like a foot tall or something, and they were all tools. At least that was the idea. I need to go back and actually flush out that idea more. I want to make a girl who has like a drill in her shoulder, so she can like her arm and the drill are fused together, so it's like she's always holding like a bazooka, and she's like the power drill of the group. I want to do one that has a hammer, but I just couldn't get the hammer to like look right, like position. I couldn't get the hammer to be positioned the way I wanted it to be positioned, like in his body. So things to return to. Just giving some of these guys a little bit of crosshatching, a little bit of personality. Is it 8? Why is the 8 so small? Oh, it's drying up. Of course it's drying up, because they're always drying up on me. Mumble, mumble, mumble. It's what I do. I mumble, mumble, mumble. I think I'll just go and highlight the jaw a bit more. So this is the lid, in case you couldn't tell. There we go. I don't want to do, even though it is like a glass jaw, I don't want to try and draw like the shadow of the arm, because then I'll just freaking screw it up. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream on Twitch, and it just like, it's like I feel that it's being flushed, like the light is flushed it out. If I turn the light off, how's that look? On Instagram, it looks okay. There we go. On the stream, I don't know. It just looks like it's whited out, like it's flooded out. I'm trying to clean the lens. Does that even help? Does that help? Or should I just leave the light on for better contrast? I don't know why. It just looks weird to me. Speaking of which, what it could be. There we go. Maybe it's the way I zoomed in. It was kind of weird. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second as I adjust my cameras at the end of the freaking stream, or near the end. That's another thing. So today's a Sunday stream, which I usually start at 8. Usually goes to about 10, but we're doing really quick. You know, just hand drawn stuff right now. So with that said, when I do Inktober, so Inktober this year, if I could keep up with it, because there's some days I know I won't be able to, will still probably be 8 o'clock. I'm thinking 8 o'clock. Every day when possible, Inktober, we're going to be making our way through all of these drawings. And all these drawings will then also be put up on my Instagram account and the other links, which are over to the side right there, of course. I'm really happy with this one. I'm just kind of upset that it looks... Maybe it's... I don't know if it's... not sure what's causing it to be so faded out on the stream. Could just be the angle it's at. Like, it's just too bright. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, anyway. So these will be uploaded later on as still images. So you get better. You get a definite better view of them later on. By the way, freaking centipedes. Screw them, man. Freaking hate centipedes, man. Centipedes are horrible creatures. Horrible creatures. I'm sorry. Right now, in the New York area, we're getting hit with this thing called the spotted lanternfly. Looks very pretty, but apparently they're just like destroying everything, and they are swarming their way now into New York City. Excuse me. I want to go back and clean this guy a bit. Now that I have a gist of what I'm aiming for in terms of the silhouettes. Just want to fix them up a little bit. Why that G come out so janky? There we go. I like her. I like her a lot. Alright, one more time. Inktober 2022. This is the second. And this is Scurry. I'll just sign at the bottom. The burgers art. Get these spider legs. Oh, so with spooky season coming in, I've been seeing the trailers and a little bit behind the scenes of the new Wednesday show, as in like Wednesday Adams, and she goes to her like awkward teens, and I don't know, it catches my attention. And they have the clip where she's snatching Thing, and everything from like the way she's pulling Thing off the bed while he's clinging for dear life, and when she goes to stick him in the drawer and he quickly like turns sideways and his nails dig into the wooden table to not be stuck in a drawer. Like, I like the way it looks. Like, like those directions, those like little nods, like really give that little character so much life. Like that's good. So I'm enjoying it. Like I'm enjoying what I see so far. I haven't watched it. Yeah, add Netflix to another one of the many channels that are trying to just suck up my bank account right now that I don't have. Yeah, I like this. I like her. I like the general idea of her going, popping open the jaw, let the little guys run rampant, little monstrosities. All right, all right. So yeah, these are gonna go quick. They're short. They're to the point. I kind of want to keep drawing right now, but it's not. I don't want to jump ahead of the prompts. I say that, and then watch me not do tomorrow's prompt. Watch. Um, but yeah, like this is gonna be fun. I'm kind of juiced right now. I wanna keep drawing, but I don't know what to do for Inktober. Let's do it midway. Let's come up with something fun mid drawing. Kind of want to draw more characters. I want to draw more of them. This is excuse me, get some water. Oh, gotta make sure my stream is still going. Oh, you're good. Just got a bit of a delay on my Twitch stream. Okay, let's draw a few more creatures. How about a few heads? Random heads, right? Just yeah. So maybe you might see a few of these later on. Just random heads. It's kind of like is it Dr. Facilio or Facilier? I got friends on the other side. This kind of like shadowy creatures. Just drawing random shapes. Some are goofy, some are gonna be scary. I'm pretty sure you can't see it that well because I'm using such a thin pen. So let's keep grabbing the wrong side. Let's bump them up a bit. boom, boom, boom. And I get the song stuck in my head. Are you ready? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't really plan. Like, I don't look ahead at all the prompts and like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do for the next 4 days. I just start drawing, which is probably really stupid of me. Because sometimes I just panic at the last minute, like, what am I gonna draw? What should I draw? Let's give this guy some shoulders. Just kind of. He has a lot of personality. I like him. Sometimes that happens where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna draw. Oh God, the stream's gonna look horrible. But that's what it is. It's just, I feel like, no, not I feel like, I know that doing Inktober, ever since I started Inktober, I've just gotten more comfortable with like getting into it, just jumping right into it, right? Traditional or digital. I think Inktober helped me with my digital drawing because sometimes I just was overthinking it, trying to make the lines so clean, and I was like, no, don't make the lines clean. Just draw and see what happens, right? That's kind of like what came out of that, and I'm happy. It's a good thing. Do a little curly Q on top for no reason. Oh man, I've got a mean sore throat. Not a tumor. It's not COVID either. I just got a sore throat and I just can't shake it for the past week. Yeah, I'll probably reuse some of these guys later on. God, I like the way she came out. I just like the way the bugs and everything came out. The pose. Alright. What else? What else? What kind of other faces I could do? Little tiny horns. This one's a little sad. Droopy ear sad. Hey, DS Studios, hello, hello. I'm just drawing a bunch of ghoulish creatures. These are all like silhouette creatures that are going to be the main focus for all of Inktober. So whatever the prompt is, these guys are interacting with it. So we have Gargoyle, and we got Scurry. These are just these little ghouls that are going to be popping up, causing trouble all throughout Inktober. Why is he so sad? I don't know. I don't know why he's sad. Maybe he doesn't like to be spooky. Maybe this one's like, I don't want to be spooky. I want to watch cartoons. Okay, I feel good now. Alright, guys. So, once again, these are the ghouls. The ghouls are going to be causing trouble all through Inktober. We are 2 drawings in, and we're going to be trying sticking with this. We're going to try to stick with this. Try. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to do it on Instagram every night. However, you will see it on Twitch, and you will see it on YouTube. You will see these saved on YouTube for future viewing. And once I take some photographs, all of these guys are going to also end up on my Instagram and the other places. Instagram, Twitter, and my DeviantArt. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And I think that's it, guys. I think we're going to call it about an hour and a half. Nothing crazy. Inktober is really simple for me. Just a practice, just practice and drawing concepts out. Some videos may be longer than others. Some might be really quick. Some might be a 4-hour, 2-hour. I don't know. We shall see. But I think that's it. So, yeah. Here's my spiel. Once again, I am Dante. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the future. Later.